It's 100 journal prompts. Hello and welcome to Scholastically Natalie. Today we're continuing on with our journal prompts. This is going to be number 2, courage for us. Let me just switch over here. Okay. Then, in a paragraph, respond to this quote from Nelson Mandela. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who conquers fear. No, the brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. I lost track of that for a second, sorry friends. And so then I said, what is courage? How do you conquer fear? What does the absence of fear mean, if not courage? So, I think this can be a bit of a tricky discussion, so we're going to try our best. Let's see, courage to me is the perseverance through fear to act in spite of it. All people are afraid at some point or another. And really the important thing is how we react to it. Because sometimes we hide or abandon what we're doing. And other times we may push through it. Fear is a necessary part of life. It's something that lets us know when something's dangerous. It's something that lets us know of danger. And then it's up to us how we react to it. And even then, persevering through fear doesn't always mean facing what makes you afraid. Sometimes it can mean, what can it mean? It can mean retreating. Trying another way, another solution, or directly confronting it. Courage is acknowledging your fear, where it comes from, and then deciding what to do. So like for example, sometimes I do have like some social anxiety. Well, I'm not gonna say some, I have social anxiety, but like some days, you know, depending on how tired I am, how much energy I have, like if I've eaten recently even, that can determine how I'm gonna react to situations and how exactly I'm going to do things. So for instance, I went to Target after I got off of work. It was about 7 or 8 hours after I'd last ate, so I was like starting to get hungry, and when I'm hungry I start getting really tired. And so I was standing in line at a Target, and I went to self-checkout line with my cart, and some other guy was at the very first checkout line, and him and his friend had parked the cart so that you could not get that by them with a cart. I'm standing there, and there are some people starting to get in line behind me, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to have to interact with them. I don't have to ask them to move because I just can't do it right now. And like, so for me, I think I was afraid to speak to these people. Rationally, I know that there's probably not something that's going to come out of it. Nothing's going to happen. They'd probably just say, "Oh, sorry," move their card. But I just could not get myself to do it. So I just, let the other couple people go in front of me until those two dudes moved their card. And I was fine with that. And I wasn't directly conquering my fear at the moment, but I'm pretty sure that if I had, at that moment, tried to ask them to move their cart, I might have just started crying. So, and, I'm not saying that that's, like, courageous, but I also don't think, because sometimes, yes, you have to be self-sacrificing in what you choose to do, but sometimes self-preservation is as equally useful. So then I think I conquer fear through purpose. As long as I have a purpose in what I'm doing, that my suffering is going to bear fruit, I can get through and conquer my stuff. And keep moving. However, that has its downsides as well, because when I don't have a purpose, my fear doesn't really go away. It just becomes immobilizing, which is not helpful. And then lastly, for me, the absence of fear is contentment. Or at least resignation. You are not currently under threat or perceiving yourself as being threatened. So there we go. It's my second journal prompt. I really need to make these, like, I really don't know how I want to organize these. We are definitely making that font smaller because otherwise I will go insane. And then bold it. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how exactly I would like to organize this. I think I'm also going to insert a line. Yeah, that's a lot better. That is so much better. Okay, good. That is precisely what I want. So we're gonna do that. And insert a line. Perfect, we have it all organized. Anyways, thank you for stopping along. Thanks for visiting the channel for a hopefully short video. Hopefully I didn't ramble too long. If you are into journaling with me, please, please, please leave your response to this in the comments. However long or short you're feeling it. If you agree or disagree, I'd love to hear your opinion. And if you're interested in hearing some more from me, please subscribe and like this video so other people have a chance of seeing it. Thanks for watching. I'm really hoping this journal prompt is productive for me and for you. And with that, Scholastically Natalie is out.